Dear friends, you are truly good friends and neighbors to have such a program to help people in times of need.
The Hurricane Isabel. Now we've had hurricanes in this area before from 1933, clear on up. But this was the Ghostbuster of them all.
The money, yes, but also to know that people cared.
When I opened the door, my house looked like it had been bombed. Everything was smashed inside my house. My furniture, my walls were bursted out. In fact, they recommended that I demolish the house.
78 years of age, I do not have the time left, nor the health, to put my home in order. This will make it possible.
I stayed, and I scrubbed, and I prayed. And when you pray, then you have wonderful people come through like Choptank Electric with their Roundup program.
Yes, I am in my house. Now I can take down the blankets that hung to keep out the winter cold.
This is not a handout, this is a hand up. It was like your family came and said, look, we know you're in trouble. Here's some money. Take it and use it to fix up your house.
My family and I thank the board members and Choptank Electric for your kindness. As we help each other, we all become friends and neighbors.
The co-op is not only a part of our community, it's our friend. It's us. It's family.
God bless you all. If I can help your efforts, let me know. Again, thank you.
Sincerely, Evelyn Robinson.
I guess you'd say we did steal this program from a co-op down in South Carolina.
Operation Roundup is the brainchild of Tom Upshaw, who is the CEO of Palmetto Electric. An individual consumer can round up their electric bill to the next dollar, and it generates thousands of dollars.
We started Operation Roundup by an idea that I had early one morning, waking and worrying about the neighboring investor-owned utility, making these inroads into our service territory, and trying to come up with a way that we can endear ourselves to our consumers just a little bit more. When we adopted Operation Roundup, we had no idea that it would go beyond Palmetto Electric Cooperative. Shortly after the word got out that it was available, we started getting a lot of calls from other cooperatives.
Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
We donate money to civic groups, baseball teams. We have a whole separate section involving academic scholarships.
Elderly, handicapped people, fire departments, police department, schools.
Bulletproof vest for some of our law enforcement officers.
We built a lot of disability ramps.
One of our earlier donations to an organization was to one of our rural hospitals that needed a helicopter landing pad, and we funded that.
Well, we've given thermal imaging cameras to 2 volunteer fire departments.
Set of dentures for an older person. It's a little thing like a ramp going into the home for a handicapped person.
It does cover the entire spectrum.
Second Helpings is a surplus food collection and distribution project. There are only 20,000 children in all of Beaufort County schools. Second Helpings helps feed 10,000 children each week, plus 1,100 families each week.
Volunteers in Medicine is an organization on Hilton Head Island that provides free, quality medical care to people who cannot afford health care.
Last year, we saw a little more than 21,000 patient visits.
If you don't have health insurance on this island, you do have health care, thanks to organizations such as Volunteers in Medicine Clinic and Palmetto Electric Cooperative's Operation Roundup.
I've been with Habitat for Humanity since 1997. We built a house a year for the last 3 years. It allowed us to put the entire kitchen cabinets in the kitchen. We could not do what we do without programs like Operation Roundup. It is a wonderful program.
Our main objective is to dress needy school children. This year we dressed over 1,200 school children. The children come in, we give them their clothes, they cannot wait to put them on, they want to put them on to go back to school. Operation Roundup means everything to programs like ours. Operation Roundup makes what we do very possible in the community.
We basically
operate out of our homes. We respond to any calls for ambulance or emergency medical services. The grant was used to supply equipment to a first responder just a few miles from here. An AED is an automatic external defibrillator that really shocks the heart if a cardiac arrest occurs. The money we got from Operation Roundup saved a life.
Operation Roundup is the cooperative difference. It's about people helping people. Now, this program really has very little impact on any ratepayer. On an average of $6 a year, it really can't cost anybody more than $12 a year. And certainly it has a huge amount of benefit to the people. More than $40 million has been contributed nationally and given out to people over 15 years.
One of the Touchstone Energy core values is commitment to community, and we think that's very much fits into that.
The main ingredient is the generosity of the co-op members.
By rounding up, it makes an enormous difference. My little part adds with everyone else's part, and we make a bigger difference in our community.
On a monthly basis, we're able to work with almost $17,000 a month that goes into the kitty to be distributed back to those legitimate needs for individuals and agencies. So a number of these people truly fall through the cracks of funding agencies, and we're able to help them in many times in very small ways, but makes a significant difference in their lives.
It's strictly a need basis that is prioritized by the Board of Trustees and distributed in a non-biased fashion.
It was really easy to apply for the grant. I wouldn't say there's a lot of bureaucracy, but there's accountability, and I think that's great.
There was no bureaucracy, no red tape whatsoever in the application process.
There's no long drawn-out committee approval. We meet on the second Monday of every month, and I think the checks are written the next day on Tuesday.
Operation Roundup is definitely part of this community. It's as much a part of the fabric of this community as the road paving and firefighting.
I recommend this program to any co-op, and I feel that it will enhance the way they feel about their work every day, what their company does for the community. The whole feeling of being involved with the community is a very American thing.
I absolutely get more out of this activity than I put into it. It's a real feel-good type of thing.
Operation Roundup is a win-win for the cooperative and the community.
Operation Roundup does provide good publicity for the utility, no question of that. It's good PR, but I don't believe that's why Choptank does it.
It's good for the community, good for the co-op, good for everyone.
Operation Roundup makes a huge difference in the community.
Thank you, Operation Roundup.
Amen. Thank God for Operation Roundup.
Thank God for Choptank Electric and the Roundup program.